Using Feng Shui to get rich in Asia. During the global financial crisis that swept across the world, Allan Chau, the owner of an auto parts company in Hong Kong, was deeply concerned. Instead of seeking out a new management expert, he turned to a Feng Shui master, and his company's revenue doubled. In 2008, when companies were all cutting costs, Chau wasn't afraid to spend money on consulting a Feng Shui master. The Feng Shui master advised Chau to change the main gate of his factory. As a result, while numerous companies went bankrupt that year, Chau's company's revenue doubled. Chau, who has been following the advice of Feng Shui masters for about 20 years now, represents the modern touch in how Asians conduct business. With a master's degree in engineering from Cornell University in the United States, Chau owns a company with an annual revenue of $2 million, employing 400 workers. Despite skepticism from Westerners, for Chau, Feng Shui is a crucial business tool. "I believe in numbers, but I have an open mind," Chau said. Feng Shui is an ancient Chinese system of rules that help enhance the luck of the homeowner by arranging objects and predicting wealth through dates and ancient texts. It is used in various ways. Shopping centers, office buildings, and casinos across Asia apply Feng Shui principles in design to foster prosperity. Individuals often heed the advice of Feng Shui masters to decide on the best dates for marriage, childbirth, or moving houses. Chau stated that Feng Shui masters helped him resolve a range of issues arising in his company, and in some years, he spent up to $100,000 to seek advice from Feng Shui masters. Most recently, he sought advice on personnel issues after many long-serving technicians at his factory in China resigned with ill intentions. To claim severance pay, these technicians began coming to work without actually doing anything. Chau stated that he had no choice but to dismiss them and reluctantly pay them off. Fed up, he invited a Feng Shui master to visit. The master mentioned that the restroom door facing the main entrance was causing bad energy flow, resulting in people leaving unhappily. He suggested why not build a wall to block the airflow, Chau recounted. "After that change, I didn't have to pay any extra." Following the advice of many Feng Shui masters, Chau also changed the color of the curtains in the conference room from green to off-white and added a fish tank in the office. However, to this day, he still resists the advice to relocate the headquarters in Hong Kong from its current address. "It's a matter of convenience," he said. The Singapore Flyer, the world's largest observation wheel in Singapore, is said to have been redirected by the authorities after Feng Shui masters suggested that its previous direction was taking luck and fortune away from the city. Kirby Quek, the Feng Shui master who helped Chau with personnel issues, said that 60% of his clients are businesses. The period just before the Lunar New Year is the busiest time for Quek, as clients seek an annual audit to maximize their luck for the coming year. Before meeting clients, he studies the office layout and looks up Google Maps to understand the building's location better. Feng Shui is related to the natural environment. "We try to tap into good energy and avoid bad energy," he said. His advice ranges from office architecture to standardizing employee uniform colors, to changing light bulbs and fixing broken desks, especially if they are located in the south corner of the office, representing the fire element and passion. This Feng Shui master also helps select potential candidates by looking at their photos and birth dates. "Someone born in the summer months of the snake year is best suited for office work, backstage roles," Quek said when referring to one of the 12 zodiac signs. However, if they are born in the ox, buffalo year, in winter, they need to be in the front line, meeting people and being dynamic, he added. Quek is an interesting character, and his language is peppered with terms from his main profession, stock trading, shares for an investment bank. His financial background reassures corporate clients, and none of his peers view his side job as odd, according to Quek. Quek's clients also include multinational companies, realizing they must seriously consider Feng Shui issues when expanding their businesses in Asia. For example, Sotheby's auction house only started working in a new office location in Hong Kong last year, after a Feng Shui master picked an auspicious day. In Sydney, the Star City Casino also added a Feng Shui canopy in its $760 million redevelopment project. Professor Michael Mack from the University of Newcastle, Australia, studies the use of Feng Shui in urban design and architecture from a scientific standpoint. He argues that there is soft data in the form of surveys and interviews showing that buildings applying Feng Shui principles make residents happier, whether it's a shopping center, an office area, or a hospital. And he points out that the prevalence of courtyards or green spaces bringing natural elements into buildings is one of the existing Feng Shui principles in modern architecture. Mach remains skeptical about claims of universal Feng Shui effects and says it's still a subject that needs more scrutiny and debate. Feng Shui advice doesn't come cheap, and there have been numerous notorious cases involving unethical Feng Shui masters. Queck charges $1,300 for consulting for offices under 18 square meters and can go up to $6,500 for offices ranging from 180 to 460 square meters. Chau said he has encountered bad practitioners. One suggested he paint the office walls black. Another urged him to buy expensive Feng Shui items. Nonetheless, Chau continues to consult Feng Shui masters and will have a session to see how he and his business will fare in the upcoming Year of the Tiger. Feng Shui can't make everything happen, but it can support you and make things easier, Chau said.